Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Go ahead. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. Go ahead. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead. This shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, 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 V's. Hear them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. Mama grind, bitch, and working. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, cause they be churching. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. When he cross the line, I'ma back up and I'ma hit his ass with his virus. And I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas we eat. I'm in this bitch with the itis. Say all y'all do the sweet. Tell y'all let's do the sweet. The nigga made the wrong move when he make his ass obsolete. He ain't one of us, hit the lead. He ain't one of us, he a preach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Go ahead. I keep it low to the T. U.P.K play for keeps. Hey, shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch, I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, put on my cleats, was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my target's on the move, bitch, I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Color Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime, fuck peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we pace. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit.
I keep it low to the T. U.P.K play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead.
All I wanna do is run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. All I wanna do is run it. Get the money, tell her run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100. All I wanna do is run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. All I wanna do is run it. Get the money, tell her run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100. All I wanna do is run it. Ain't a fit. It's about to be a KO. Gotta build this nation, gotta stack a couple pesos. I'm about to paint a picture, gotta lay on. Already turned up, took a shot and poured a lay-o. Shorty say I'm the realest that she saw. I'm just trying to run it like I'm running from the law. Cause you know I gotta get it for my children. U.P.K, bitch, we in the field. Okay, I think it's time to level up. Them niggas ain't special, bro. Them niggas just regular. Me, I'm a heavyweight, trying to run in every state. Lot of soldiers, whole lot of rank. Watch me regulate. You know we taking route, plus we ain't playing route. If the nigga ain't got the heart, tell him stand down. And put your hands down. Please, somebody call the police. It's a man down. All I wanna do is run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. All I wanna do is run it. Get the money, tell her run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. All my niggas 100. All I wanna do is run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. All I wanna do is run it. Get the money, tell her run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Ain't no problem if you want it. all my niggas 100.
All I ever did was running. This one West, all of these ignorant fools and dummies. Get the fuck with all of that fake shit in that front. Got a heater like it's 100 bullets bouncing off of the drum like a punch. Pump my gas, smashing this rubber. Gun sound like a stutter. You knew it, the bitch a hoe, and you still had to go cover. Sellouts and undercovers, don't fuck with you fag fuckers. Got shooters flanked by the double. Look up, splash brother, swoosh. Now she knowing my name, what I'm stacking my change. Never package that cocaine, cause I don't touch it.
144,000. I'm just trying to make 144,000.
I.S.U.P.K. 53rd Annual Lord Passover.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is the I.S.U.P.K. down in Florida. I'm Captain of 10,000 YAHANNA. We're here to let you know 53rd Annual Lord's Passover is going to be held down here in Florida. It's going down in South Florida.
Friday, April 15th, 2022.
The lamb, the wine, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, you understand? Good music, good weather, palm trees, the whole nine.
This is going to be glorious. Book your hotels now at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 301 Tucker Lane, Cocoa Beach, Florida, 32926.
April 15th and the 16th. Don't just book for the 15th. Book for the 15th and the 16th.
It's going down Friday, April 15th at the Space Coast Convention Center.
Moses told Pharaoh we need 3 days to be able to go out into the wilderness and serve our power the way he commands. You're going to have to get that off with your boss, with your slave master. So make sure you in the building, Cocoa Beach, Florida, April 15th to 16th, 2022. It's going down. We'll see y'all there.
144,000. I'm just trying to make 144,000. 144,000. I'm just trying to make 144,000.
I.S.U.P.K. 53rd Annual Lord Passover.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is the I.S.U.P.K. down in Florida. I'm Captain of 10,000 YAHANNA. We're here to let you know 53rd Annual Lord's Passover is going to be held down here in Florida. It's going down in South Florida.
Friday, April 15th, 2022.
The lamb, the wine, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, you understand? Good music, good weather, palm trees, the whole nine.
This is going to be glorious. Book your hotels now at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 301 Tucker Lane, Cocoa Beach, Florida, 32926.
April 15th and the 16th. Don't just book for the 15th. Book for the 15th and the 16th.
It's going down Friday, April 15th at the Space Coast Convention Center.
Moses told Pharaoh we need 3 days to be able to go out into the wilderness and serve our power the way he commands. You're going to have to get that off with your boss, with your slave master. So make sure you in the building, Cocoa Beach, Florida, April 15th to 16th, 2022. It's going down. We'll see y'all there.
144,000. I'm just trying to make 144,000. 144,000. I'm just trying to make 144,000.
I.S.U.P.K. 53rd Annual Lord Passover.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is the I.S.U.P.K. down in Florida. I'm Captain of 10,000 YAHANNA. We're here to let you know 53rd Annual Lord's Passover is going to be held down here in Florida. It's going down in South Florida.
Friday, April 15th, 2022.
The lamb, the wine, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, you understand? Good music, good weather, palm trees, the whole nine.
This is going to be glorious.
Book your hotels now at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 301 Tucker Lane, Cocoa Beach, Florida, 32926.
April 15th and the 16th. Don't just book for the 15th. Book for the 15th and the 16th.
It's going down Friday, April 15th at the Space Coast Convention Center.
Moses told Pharaoh we need 3 days to be able to go out into the wilderness and serve our power the way he commands. You're going to have to get that off with your boss, with your slave master. So make sure you in the building. Cocoa Beach, Florida, April 15th to 16th, 2022. It's going down. We'll see y'all there. Come on.
144,000. I'm just trying to make 144,000. 144,000. I'm just trying to make 144,000.
I.S.U.P.K. 53rd Annual Lord Passover.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is I.S.U.P.K. down in Florida. I'm Captain of 10,000 YAHANNA. We're here to let you know 53rd Annual Lord's Passover is going to be held down here.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, clap it up. All right. Shalom, Israel. We're the I.S.U.P.K. Start on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander YAHANNA since 1969, man. Today's a Tuesday law class. We're teaching this law class all over the country, all over the globe, man. So tune into your ISUPK.com, YouTube, all the social media avenues, man, and come get this knowledge, man. Like I said, today is a brotherhood class, and which is much needed here today in the condition that we're in, man. Brotherhood is synonymous with sisterhood, so don't feel left out. Some of the sisters, we say brotherhood class, like, what about us? Yeah, sisterhood is important too. You know what I'm saying? And we're commanded to love each other. You know what I'm saying? So we got a couple of bedrock scriptures that we always bring out in UPK fashion, man. If you can, brother, give me Zephaniah 2:1. We'll start that off with that. If y'all got any questions out there too, man, type them in the chat, man. Type them in the chat. Don't be scared. Your Christian pastor won't answer your question during that service, but we'll answer them up in here. We'll get you that answer. You understand? Go ahead, brother.
Come on. It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Gather yourselves together.
Yea,
gather together, O nation not desired.
Oh, nation not desired, man. We have to gather together in these times, man. We are the nation not desired. What nation, you may ask? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We are not desired in this place. Nobody wants to be a filthy Negro. Nobody wants to be a wetback or a crazy, what they call it, Native American Indians, savages. Nobody wants to be that. They want to be the other. That's why you circle other on that little application before your test. Nobody wants to be a Negro unless it comes with benefits like you being funny or dunking the basketball. But we're not desiring this place. You can look all over the globe. Look at South America. Look how they're doing our brothers at the border. I mean, come on, man. Look at your local Martin Luther King Boulevard. Look how destroyed we are as a people, man. We're not desiring this place. Above all people, we're not desired. We should be, but we're not. And the prophet Zephaniah said, what? Gather what?
Gather yourselves together.
Yea,
gather together, O nation not desired.
Oh, nation not desired, those 12 tribes, man. But why is it important we gather together? Read on.
Come on, verse 2. Before the decree bring forth. Before the day pass as the chaff.
What day is that you're talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about before the Lord sends his angels back down here, man, before Christ returns, man. Before the Most High makes that call, before that sky cracks, man. That's what the day is. That's what he's talking about. That's why he said decree. That decree has already been spoken, man. The day of the Lord is at hand. We are living in the last days, truly. All you got to do is watch the news. Watch the news, man. Look at the behavior of these nations, man. Look what's going on. The signs of the times. That's how we know that Christ is soon to return, by what's going on in the world today. The condition of our people. How long do we want to keep suffering under the hand of these oppressive beasts, man, that devour us at every corner? The day of the Lord is at hand, man. Zephaniah is telling our people to gather together before the decree bring forth, man. That's right. Keep on reading, brother.
Come on. Before the day pass as the chaff. Before the fierce anger.
Before the happiness of the Lord comes down and saves the whole world.
Before the fierce anger.
Before the fierce anger, man. Read on.
Of the Most High come upon you. Before the day of the Most High's anger come upon you.
Before his love.
Before the day of the Most High's anger come upon you.
That's right, man. Keep reading.
Come on, verse 3. Seek ye the Most High.
Now, this is why it's important, and this is what you must do. Once we gather ourselves together under this I.S.U.P.K banner, under Commander YAHANNA, because it ain't going to be in your AME Zion Baptist Church. It ain't going to be on Lay Beside Me, Hold My Mule, Speaking in Tongues Church. It's not going to be in the New Black Panther Party. It's damn sure not going to be in some stinking, filthy Islam, which is a jailhouse religion. You understand? It's not going to be in that. It's going to be in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander YAHANNA. You understand? This is what you have to come into these doors, these free classes. Tuition is free, man. Only thing it's going to cost you is that old man or that old woman used to be. You can't be a gay no more coming up in here. You got to fight those demons. You can't be that drug dealer, dope boy. It's going to cost you your old life, but the tuition is free. Come through these doors, man. We ain't got no ATM machine in the lobby. We ain't going, we ain't like pass the holy hands, trying to squeeze water out of turnip, get all the money from you. Good night. You know what I'm saying? Keep on reading, brother.
God. Seek ye the Most High.
Seek ye what?
Seek ye the Most High.
Nah, run to the voting booths.
Seek ye the Most High.
Oh, my goodness. Seek ye the Alpha, Beta, Sigma, Theta, clap, stomp. What did it say?
Seek ye the Most High.
Seek ye the Most High. Read on, but why?
All ye meek of the earth.
All ye meek of the earth and
which have wrought his judgment.
With have wrought his judgment. Read on.
Seek righteousness. Seek meekness.
Righteousness and meekness. This is what you must do when you come. Seek righteousness and meekness. That's what our brothers and sisters doing here. We seek righteousness. We keep these laws that you command. We love each other. We're in Tuesday Day Brotherhood class, learning how to be righteous to our brothers and sisters. We seek this righteousness spoken of, man, in the prophet, in this old book. We seek that righteousness, man, and meekness, right? Humble your damn. Submit to the law, man. Submit to the men over you, man. Get that haughty attitude out of here. I don't care if you was AKA or a Kappa and you the leader and beating her. Brother, that's your old man. We don't care about that wicked stuff. I don't care if you're the manager of your job. When you come in here, you are going to submit yourself under the Most High, man, and the men of the Lord. Submit means to yield. You're going to obey orders. You're going to learn to love your brother and sister, man. You have to be meek. You understand that? Read on.
Come on. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Most High's anger.
Well, what do you know? That's what it's for. That you may be what?
Hid.
You may be hid and when?
In the day of the Most High's anger.
So when that sky cracks open, we say Zephaniah 2:1 every class. I know people like that. Here they go, Zephaniah 2:1 again. But keep reading. If you have meekness and righteousness, and you come together, like he said, it may be when the Lord is pissed off when that sky cracks with 200 million black angels to destroy America and all the wicked inhabitants, that you may be what in that day?
Come. It says that you may, it's like it, ye shall be hid.
Ye shall be hid. Go ahead.
In the day of the Most High's anger.
Come on, man. Ain't that beautiful to be hid in the Most High's anger? That you ain't gonna be part of the screaming and crying and rolling around and melting flesh, gnashing of teeth, eyeballs melting in sockets. You're gonna be up in the chariots, saluting each other, dapping up and doing the shoot dance. Whatever hell, some silly dance, whatever going on at the time the sky crack. We're gonna be up there having, turned up, man. Turned up. Babylon is falling to rise no more. We're gonna be turned, and you're gonna be hid in those chariots, man. That's what it means, man. That's why you should listen to Zephaniah. That's why you listen to Priest and Prophets I.S.U.P.K. That's why Zephaniah 2:1 is important, man. I want to be here in those days, Kunam. I want to listen, man. I want to see the destruction happen to, hey, Lord be with them. I'll make my election sure. That's why I'm in class. Give a damn about what the pastor doing. You understand? And that's what it's all about, man. You understand that? Read that last part again.
Come. You want me to read it from the top?
Just the hid part. So
okay.
it's saturating the minds of the viewer.
That's right. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Most High's anger.
Man, you're going to be hid, man. Keep you from seeing all that. You're going to be up there floating somewhere until the destruction is finished. You understand? Until the destruction is done, man. That's what we hope for, man. That's what we strive for. That's what we endure to the end for, man. You know what I'm saying? And we hope all our people are on those chariots. Right. The Most High don't glory in all of us dying. I hope that every single one of us is on those chariots, myself included. I hope that I'm on those chariots, man. I pray. I'm trying to make my election sure by keeping law, statutes, and commandments. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Doing the faith, having faith, and doing the works. So I am hitting those days, man. I want everybody to be on this. Maybe the Lord might change his mind. If we do no work in this earth, I.S.U.P.K under Commander YAHANNA, he might change his mind. And we keep everybody. Forget that 2/3 thing. What about keep everybody? Right. That'd be glorious, man. Beautiful. And watch these devils suffer, man. You understand? Give me 1 John 2:9. Matter of fact, give me Ephesians 4:4, Bubba Kashaw. It's important, man. There's only one body according to this Bible, man. You know, see, because we've been in America for so long, man, under the oppressor and all his philosophies, all his doctrines, you know, we think that there's multiple ways to heaven. How many times we heard that? Why y'all way gotta be the way? Right. There's not. Why I can't get to Christ this way? I can't get to Christ. I can't get to God through this. Right. No, you can't. And if I asked them when they say that, just show me in the Bible where it says there's multiple ways to the kingdom of heaven. Just show me. Go ahead, brother, please.
And so, like what you're saying is so heavy, man. And they always say our way. Well, it's not our way first and foremost.
That's
it's
right,
the Most High's way. We just follow it, man. You know, but we know, like the scriptures say, enter you into the straight gate.
Right.
So it's very slim that these people that's supposed to be going through anyway gonna be making it, man.
Right.
But again, if you man enough to come into this body and endure this truth, man, and the hell that we face today fighting against the wiles of the devil, right, the things that we go through, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see you get put to the test, man.
Right, yeah, brother. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Put to the test. He right, man. He right. You understand what I'm saying? There ain't no multiple ways and all that. That's the case. Okay. That means all the wickedness they're doing in the Catholic Church and Santeria and all these, your great grandma down in Charleston doing all that hoodoo. I guess she gonna be in the chairs holding a bloody chicken right next to me. I think not. Hell no. Putting damn salt. What they say? Put salt and pennies over the door. Man, I heard of bear the nigga draws in the front yard. He won't leave the house. You gonna make it to heaven with thinking like that? Man, please, man. Hey, it's one body, man. All that nonsense. That's white. So that's those philosophies and doctrine. That's that darkness that we're gonna talk about later on, man. We're the children of light. We don't get into all that garbage, man. That stuff ain't real. Hey, it's one body, man. Read that, brother.
Come on. It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 4. There's one body.
Two bodies.
There is one body.
Okay, go ahead.
And one spirit.
One spirit. Read on.
Even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
That's right, man. Even if you're called in one hope of your calling, man. Notice there it didn't say, you know, how many denominations are there? We read that last week. There are so many denominations, man. I mean, ridiculous. The Christian church has so many denominations. There's so many different types of ways that they try to spin this Bible. And they all think, especially the Seventh-day Adventists, they think they are the remnant church. If you ask them to their face, they'll tell you that. And if you're not a Seventh-day Adventist, you ain't going to make it in the kingdom of heaven. That's right. Which they think the kingdom of heaven is flying up in space with white Jesus and all that. But in their minds, if you're not an SDA, you're not the remnant. This scripture right here saying, well, if that's the case, there's over 20-something million Seventh-day Adventists, I believe, or more. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got enough. Y'all got more than 144. Y'all got everything. Like, y'all not bringing no truth out. Right. Like, where does you get off thinking y'all the one body in the Bible? Ain't that a cocky? You know, get the hell out of here. Read that again. Come
on. It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 4. There is one body and one spirit.
It don't say AME, Zion, Holiness, Seventh-day Adventist, Pentecostal. Right. It says one body, one spirit. Read on.
Even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
We all got one hope up here to rule the planet Earth. We're crying to Christ, man. Christians don't hope in that. They hope to lay down with a lion and pet it so it won't bite them. Right. They hope to hold hands with, so-called oppressors. You got Jackie Chan right here, and you got Jeffrey Dahmer right here, and y'all gonna sing Kumbaya, my Lord. That's what their thought of heaven is. It's not having servants and slaves. It's not ruling over all the nations. That's to them, that's a far-fetched thought because they're still in slavery, man. They are, like Bible says, homeborn damn slaves, man. I mean, it's hard. They got Stockholm syndrome. They cannot see the kingdom of heaven where Christ is a black man ruling over the nations and 144,000 righteous priests and judges over the rest of the folk. To them, that's just not going to happen. But flying around in space somewhere, never dying, never having sex, and petting a lion that's not going to eat you is realistic. It's ridiculous, man. Keep on, brother. Read on.
Verse 5, sir.
Read verse 3.
Come on. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 3. Endeavoring to keep the unity of the spirit in the bond of peace.
Look, read 5. Keep going.
Come on.
Might be something in there I missed. Go ahead.
Come on. It says, one Lord.
Oh, there you go. No, polytheism.
One Lord.
Read on.
One faith.
One what?
One faith.
You can't think that you're gonna be in space flying around living forever, not dying. And I'm in here thinking about what? I'm going to camp to rule the planet Earth, to wake my people up. See, they don't mix, man. Read on.
And one baptism.
One baptism, man. Your Christian church's baptism is them getting dipped in water, a homosexual, and coming out a wet homosexual, still doing the things they do. You was a crackhead dry, you get dipped wet, you come out a wet crackhead. Nothing changes it whatsoever. And here, we get baptized by the what? The word of God. A brother told me I can't smoke weed. I said, what the hell you mean? Where you see that at? Show me in the Bible. You stop smoking weed. Don't do drugs anymore. You tell somebody it's wrong to be homosexual, you have to show them in the Bible where it's wrong. What the hell are you going to tell him being homosexual wrong for and not prove it to him? Why else is being gay wrong? Because God says it's wrong, not me. These aren't my words. These are the Lord's words, man. That's how you know. It's that simple. We are baptized by the word. We change our ways, man. It's by the speaking these brothers doing. Here we are downtown Charlotte or Raleigh or Tennessee, Kentucky, Atlanta, or DC, wherever we doing camp at. Hell, we got Puerto Rico now. Soon to Brazil and Haiti, all these places, man, Jamaica. You have a camp and a brother tell you, you can't eat pork. You can't be gay. Damn Valentine's Day. You walking like, what did he just say? Now, see, that affects more change than somebody getting dipped in water. Right. And it's more the shock value of it. To walk past our camp and to see those abortion signs and some African Hamite with a big plate in his lip. You like, oh, hell, like, what? I got to take this dashiki, this kufi off. I don't want a cow to piss on my head or put a plate in my lip. You're not African. See, it changes where you think. That baptism is important, man. We all, that's why we in this I.S.U.P.K. We were baptized by the word of God. Damn, get dipped. Every freaking, what's the name? The mafia cats. All of Al Capone, what's the bull? Sammy the Bull. All these cats been baptized because they're Catholic. And they went on to do heinous things. Don't think about the alcohol prohibition and all the Tommy guns and all the murder and death that they continue to do well on to this day. Most of these movies that black people love is based on these wicked devils. Donnie Brasco, Goodfellas, Godfather. We love these movies, but every one of these bastards was baptized in water. None of them changed what they were doing. They were baptized as a little baby. Oh, Tony's baptism today. Mwah. And Tony grows up to be a bastard, man. A bastard with a Tommy gun. That's him. Nothing changed, though. If baptisms worked, how come he wasn't a priest in the church? None of them are priests in the church. They all become criminals. Right. And they're devils anyway. Baptism doesn't work, man. You baptized by the word of God. Read that again.
It's the book of Ephesians chapter 4, verse 5. One Lord.
One Lord.
One faith. One baptism. Verse 6.
That's right, man. You in it right there, brother. That's I.S.U.P.K, man, in short. That's the I.S.U.P.K under Commander YAHANNA. And it's very important that you run through those doors. Don't you watch the news? Russia is popping. Korea is popping. China is popping. You got Moscow. What's going on? Who's that attacking Ukraine and Russia about to get it popping? You don't see what's going on? All these wars and rumors of wars? I mean, come on, man. Christ is coming back. No other book prophesies that. It damn straight in the Quran. It's in this Bible, though, man. You got to come into the I.S.U.P.K before it's too late, man, so we can be hid on those chariots one day, man. That's what I want. You know, so I look forward to that day. You understand? Give me 1 John 2 and 9, man. You know what I'm saying? 1 John 2 and 9.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 9. He that said he is in the light and hated his brother is in darkness even until now.
He say he's in the light, right? And you hate his brother. Who says that they're in the light? Who people say they're in the light and hate their brother?
So like
Go ahead.
The Christian church.
The Christian church, man. My goodness, man. What about the Christian church? Your pastor is that. Your religious leader or your false woke Negro leader, he's that. Don't even get me started on Malachi Z. York and Dr. York and all those knuckleheads that went down to Atlanta and built pyramids and all that crap, molested all those kids. What's the other one's name, man? The one that stinking Hamite always praises that Captain Zarya just destroys every chance he gets. Your daddy's a child molester. He told Brother Polite that. One of them blackity black leaders. You understand? But they claim to have all this light, but they hate their brother because they molest them. Just like that local dope boy on the corner. Hey, man, what's the science? Well, 7% Negroes in New York, 5% guys on nerves, 7% whoop. Well, here, take this pack, man. They claim they had a light, but they're in darkness, man. They ain't teach these laws, statutes, and commandments. Read it again.
Come on. It's the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 9. He that said he is in the light and hated his brother is in darkness even until now.
Even until now, because Negroes was doing it back then, even until now. In I.S.U.P.K, we say we in the light and we love our brothers. We're not in darkness in here. There's no place for darkness in here. No works of iniquity, no sinning in this building. Because we are the children. We are in the light, man. We love our brothers. You see how close loving your brother is synonymous with being knowledgeable? You have to love your brother. If you nothing matters, I don't care how smart you think you are, what degrees you have. You don't love your brother, love your people, your sisters, man. You ain't nothing compared to God. You measure up to the Lord as nothing. Keep reading.
Come on, verse 10. He that loveth his brother abideth in the light.
Oh, if you love your brother, you abide in this light. I got love for my brothers and sisters, man. So I abide in the light. I can talk. I can teach. I learned what it was, what not to say, what to say. Your brotherhood and that love was tested. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you come through I.S.U.P.K, man, you're going to learn to love your brothers and sisters. That's right. You'll come in here a nobody's filthy sinner. You'll get washed by that word. You'll go through the troop project. You become an officer. Now you're waking up the lost sheep in the house of Israel. Right. But you got to love your brother, man. Right. None of that makes unless you love your brother. Read on.
Come. And there is none occasion of stumbling in him.
Man, there's no occasion of stumbling in him, man, at all. At all. No Christmas tree, no cigarello, no Zaza, no nothing. No whore, nothing, man. Read on. No PPP loan scam.
Right. This is the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 11. But he that hated his brother.
But he that what?
Hated his brother.
Go ahead.
Is in darkness.
He's in darkness, man. You selling dope to your brother, you in darkness. If you a pastor telling some sister to come to you for counsel, he did what? No, sister, that ain't what a man's supposed to do. Right. You should leave him and find your miracle season of harvest. You hate your brother, man. Right. You a disgusting bastard. You just trying to sleep with her. What the hell, your counsel ain't of the Lord. And everything he say don't come out the Bible. That come from him sitting on the toilet thinking about something just to get in her pants. These pastors are job turkeys, man. Our religious leadership and our political leadership and entertainment leadership is all jive, man. It don't make no sense. All full of wickedness and darkness, man. Read the last part again.
Come. Verse 11. But he that hated his brother is in darkness.
If you in darkness, if you hate your brother, man, how you gonna hate your brother? He's your damn brother. Right. You been through stuff. He been through some stuff. You think you better than him? Hell no, man. That's why I love the I.S.U.P.K because we have that don't go in here like that. You cannot hate your brother up in here, man. You can hate a Negro in the church for 40 years. You can hate a sister for God knows when. Y'all could be little girls and she stepped in your white shoes on Easter. You would never forgive her for that because she didn't say, I'm sorry. Now y'all 55 years old. I hate Cheryl. Hey, Mama, why you hate Cheryl? That beast stepped on my shoe one Easter. Well, how old was y'all? 12? What the hell? Did you even go to her? But see, she don't even know that there's things you do when you have an alt with a brother or sister in the Bible. Because pastor don't talk about that. But we do in here. There's no place to hate a nigga. We can just go to him. There's no place to hate a sin. We just go to him. Right. You may feel type of way. That's why you wink at certain things like, it may not be that. Okay. Brother offend you though, man. Go to that brother, man. So it won't be no hate. You won't be in darkness in here. We're the children of light. We have to stay lit at all times. We forever lit. We not in darkness, man. Hell no. Read on.
Come on. And walketh in darkness.
Walking in darkness. You an evil bastard. You doing wickedness. Go ahead.
And knoweth not whither he goeth.
Man, you don't know whether you're coming to go with, man. You don't know if you want to be Muslim or Christian. You don't know if you want to be a Scientologist or atheist. You don't know if you want to be a blackity black Bob Marley hippie or you want to be a Seventh-day Adventist. You just walking wherever the wind blow in darkness. Just like a metaphor, nigga, you just doing this here, just trying to touch something. It don't make any sense, man. Read on.
Come on. Because that darkness has blinded his eyes. That's it on verse 11.
Darkness has blinded his eyes, man. All those wicked books you done read, all that stuff that you hearken to, listen to, it blinded you. Right. All those philosophies that you engaged in, you picking up the Masonic handbook, trying to learn how to be enlightened. You can't get enlightened because that's full of darkness. You got to come in here to be enlightened. That's right. Who the hell you think you are? You're going to read, Albert Pike's book and who the hell else? You know what I'm saying? All these fake conscious woke, whatever. Hey, the so-called Egyptology community pisses me off, man. Because they claim everybody wrote a book in Egyptology. Everybody's got a book on food and what God to worship, or alchemics, what do they call it? The seven wheels of light, the alchemy, the sciences. They're all in darkness. I don't care how intelligent it sounds. And they hate their brothers and sisters, man. That's why all that knowledge is garbage, man. It's philosophies of the world. It's darkness. We don't have that here in I.S.U.P.K. Give me 1 John 4:20, Bubba Kashaw, man. Come. We on this love tip because that's what's required on us these last days, man. Can you imagine that sky cracking, and here you are still mad at a sister or a brother? Now you gotta be worried about, are you gonna get rejected by Christ? Because that little stupid thing that you was upset about, you never went to him about, or her about. And here it is, the day of the Lord's anger is here, and you still mad about this thing. That don't make no sense, man. You can't be around Christ like that. We can't bring old world problems into the new world, into this new kingdom. That's old. Let's get it handled now. You understand? Read on, brother.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
If a man say, I love the Most High,
right,
and hated his brother,
mm-hmm,
he is a liar.
He's a liar. You understand? First, the other scriptures say he's in the darkness. See how the Bible got many words for this type of bastard? He's a liar. He's in darkness because it's all wicked. That's right. You can't be a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? If a man say he loved God and do what?
And hated his brother.
And he's what?
He is a liar.
He's a damn liar, man. Your pastor's a liar. Your homeboy on the corner is a liar. Man, I love him, man. Come here, JT. Man, JT gonna be something. And you give JT a Glock and tell JT go put some work in. You hate him, man. You just ruined JT's life. You give JT, man, let Lily get the blunt, man. You know that blunt is K2 or lace. Now he's schizophrenic. You done ruined this man's life. You in Texas freestyling with your ball fade. You see a little homie coming to cipher, and I'm coming down. Damn, my doze around. Hey, man, hey, give him a cup. Let him sip some lean. Now he's a damn junkie because of you. Right. You hate your brother, man. You don't love him. Right. If you loved him, you would have gave him that cup of lean. Right. Now he's hooked. Like the heroin, liquid heroin is what that is. It's not cultural. I don't give a damn where you're from. He was sipping. That's not cultural, man. That's witchcraft garbage, man. What the hell is that? You hate your brother. You understand? We can't have that up in here, man. We want the best for our brothers and sisters, man. You know, read on.
For he that loveth not his brother, mm-hmm, whom he hath seen, how can he love the Most High, whom he have not seen?
That's so fake. You ain't even seen the Most High. But you know, you love God. Don't even know, haven't seen him. But you hate the brother right next door to you. See, that's why I love this Bible, man. It makes it in plain terms. We can understand how far and low we are if we're doing this here. This is like a mirror to what the garbage that we do. The Bible is here. Oh, I am one of those haters. I need to get clean. I know what I can't be doing by reading these scriptures. I can't have an alt with no brother or sister and think I'm going to be hitting those chariots one day. Or I'm going to have many mansions and rolling hills and servants, but I'm still, harboring a grudge or something. It's ridiculous, man. Don't make no damn sense. Give me John 13, brother. John 13 and verse 34, 35. And like I said, it's the brotherhood class, man. These scriptures are important. And you take these to your Christian church on Sunday or Bible study Wednesday or your Sabbath school lesson before church on Saturday. And y'all, talk about it. Then you ask your pastor, your deacons has been there for 40 years, what they think about it. And how come this is not put on the Jumbotron? You want to put prosperity messages on a Jumbotron, but not how to solve matters in your church. You got the record book right here, but you don't want to read because you're in darkness, man. You walk in darkness and you are in darkness. You understand? That's why we blaze on these street corners so damn hard, man. Because we're not doing it. Who the hell else is going to care? How they going to know not to eat pork and shrimp, crab, and lobster or be gay? They don't know. They think it's fine because pastor says it's fine. We're the only ones standing in that gap saying, hell no, it ain't fine. Now you got a choice to make. You listen to us or Pastor Joe Willie. You understand? Read on, brother.
Come on. This is the book of John, chapter 13, verse 34.
Mm-hmm.
A new commandment.
A what?
A new commandment.
Oh, here go Pastor. Here go Christian. See, Christ, he got his own law. He didn't get away with the law. It say right here, don't the Bible say not one jot or tittle should, that's what they do. One jot or tittle should be removed. Especially Old Testament Israelites. Y'all believe in Jesus. Right here, he breaking the Bible right here because he added a new law. That's the most wickedest bad. I hate Old Testament Israelite pause, man. I can't stand them. You know what I'm saying? With a righteous hatred, though. Because they talk so bad about this Bible because they don't know, they don't understand, they don't read it because they're in darkness. I'm going to explain to you what Christ meant. Read it again.
Come on. The book of John, chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another.
That ye what?
Love one another.
Now, explain that to me, Kudar. Is that new, really? Are we commanded to love one another? That's all Christ was teaching the whole time, right? That's right. That's what the Old Testament said, for us to love one another. So what do you mean by that? A new commandment I give you this day. Where is it new? It's in the law for us to love each other. You understand? We read Zephaniah. We done gone over in Deuteronomy, all that, to keep the law, statutes, commandments, love thy neighbor. So where is this new commandment come from? You understand? Go ahead, brother.
So like, it's so heavy what you're bringing out. Like you said, the Christians, they read this, a new commandment, and they say, well, Christ changed the law.
Facts.
But there was no flaw in the law before.
Right.
So we didn't really need to change it or anything, but they wanted the law to be changed so that they can have a license to sin, if I may. So
right. You're right about that, brother. You're right about that. Christ didn't. He upped the ante on it.
That's right.
He ain't change it. He said new law. See, to understand this, you got to understand black people, how we talk. You can't be white. You can't have that Western thought where, you just right here, it says it here. The whole Bible is written in metaphors and similes and parables and how we speak. It's part of, we know what this means. You know what I'm saying? Be in the house with your mama. I'm bored. I want something new to do. Oh, I got something new for you to do. Go wash them damn dishes. Them dishes ain't new. Them dishes been sitting in there all day. We had the same Big Mama pass the dishes down to us. What new dishes? It ain't new. That's right. It's the same dishes in the sink. See, we reiterate stuff as black folks. That's how Christ talked. I got a new command for y'all. How about you love your damn brother? That's what he's saying right here. But like, once again, because they're Christian, they don't understand the laws. Because Jeremiah Hyman says something so heavy. What? Because in these scriptures, in context, is where the Holy Spirit lies. And they don't have the Holy Spirit because they don't understand context. Christ is speaking like mama spoke or daddy spoke. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got something for you to do. Go there and do that. Since you want something new to do, ain't nothing new. The dish has been sitting there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That's how we talk, man. That's basically in a nutshell what he's saying right here. Keep reading, brother.
Concept, selecting. It says, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you.
As he is what?
Loved you.
And Christ has loved. He did love us, man. He still loves us, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? As he loved us, man. Sacrificed his life for us, man. I don't know too many brothers who did that. I don't think I would have did it. You read the story what they did to Christ, man. Sometimes you be like, man, I don't know if I could did that. Hell no, you wouldn't have done it. Right. You ready to snitch right damn now about something petty. Right. Give up your people for $3,500. You won't even buy your brother a shirt if he needed. Right. Let alone get whipped the damn inch of your life. Come on, man. Like, I know I wouldn't be able to do it. That's why I go doubly hard. I was a wicked sinner in the world. You come in here, man, you better be the righteous brother ever. That's right. Because Christ laid his life down for us, man. And what he went through, brother, most of us could never have done that. That's right. You understand? Read, give me Matthew 5:38, Baba Kashaw. Okay. And forgiveness is important. Oh, yeah, keep going.
Okay, no, so it says that ye also love one another. Verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples.
Now, by this, so some people know.
That shall all men know that ye are my disciples.
Now they say disciples. I'm a disciple of the Lord. I'm a disciple. You don't follow Christ.
That's right.
You don't even do what Christ said to do. Right. You don't even have this character, the spirit of Christ. How the hell is any Christian or some fraternity or some religious leader going to say they're a disciple or this or that? Right. They don't love each other like Christ just got through saying. And I.S.U.P.K, we love each other, man. We protect the highest ranking man. We move as a unit. This man say, I want fish, I want chicken. What do you want to eat? Fish. We all eat fish. Ain't no arguments about it. High holy days, we in here having a good time. Kids can run and play free. Ain't no molesters up in here. You see what I'm saying? Like, we love each other, man. We haven't seen the most. We got a character and the image of the Lord, the reputation of the Lord. We read these record books to understand that, man, listen, all this love in one body, I have to do this. That's why they keep putting it in here. It's imperative that people come into the I.S.U.P.K, man. That's the only place that you're going to get magnified, that you can actually see this come to fruition that's in these doors. I haven't seen it nowhere else. Right. I don't care what fraternity you in, what church you in, what damn blackity black group you in. It ain't there. It's in this building where you're going to find blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians getting along, man. Getting along well. And all that arguing and bickering and stuff, we have any problem with one another, we have counsel for that, which is a beautiful thing, man. Taking your brother and sister to the council is something that's much needed too, because in these day and times, if I have an ought with a brother, you know what I'm saying, how we handle it in the streets is street justice. Street justice is somebody gonna end up getting killed. Street justice is Tyrone's pit bull, ate my pit bull or killed my dog or my cat. Now I want to kill Tyrone because of it. When we have righteous judges say, hold on, brother, slow down. What's the cause of this matter? And we find out who's right and who's wrong, and it gets handled without any blood being shed. See, that happens here at the I.S.U.P.K. In the street, they take the matters in their own hands. They don't have these tools. They haven't been taught how to be righteous judges, man. You get that here in the I.S.U.P.K. Give me the book of Matthew 5:38, Bubba Kashaw. You understand? Like I said, it's a Tuesday night law class, man, and all across the states, man, we bring out these the brotherhood class, lock it, Tuesday night brotherhood class. You know, express it to our brothers and sisters how important brotherhood is and sisterhood, man. You know, we're going to need that these last days. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 38. You have heard that it had been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
Street justice, man. You kill my mom, I'm going to kill yours. You slap me, I'm going to slap you. You step on my Jordans, I'm going to break your foot stepping on your shoe. That's how we think. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it is. We do a blacks, Hispanic, American Indians. You've heard eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Where you say, the Old Testament, it says that. But here Christ come. They think he changed the law. He's not changing. He's upping it, man. He wants you to have love for your brother and sister. Read on.
Come. Verse 39. But I say unto you.
Well, listen up, Christian. Read on.
Right. That you resist not evil.
You what?
Resist not evil.
Break that down.
Come, Sluggy, sir, if I may. Like I said, you have heard. So he's letting you know, one, he's going to the law.
Okay.
You know, and like he said, you have heard it said an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Right.
So it's not, unlawful to get an eye for an eye or a tooth for a tooth.
Right.
But he said, which is again so heavy what you're bringing out from earlier where Christ said a new commandment. So that's the letter of the law. So now Christ is getting ready to give the spirit of the law.
That's right.
But he said, but I say unto you that you resist not evil. So it's like, it's so easy to get an eye for an eye or a tooth for that brother, but you not resisting that evil, that evil thing that's doing right back to your brother. Because if we sitting here plucking each other's eyes out, who the hell gonna be able to see? You know what I mean?
Right, brother.
We ain't gonna be able to eat if I'm punching your teeth out. We ain't solve nothing, and that's nowhere near brotherhood, man.
Get that brother ahead, man. That's right. Us as black folk in our community, we don't exercise what he just said. We don't resist the evil. Here you go. You just got paid. It's payday. You looking all good, smelling good. Got your little haircut. And you on it. You on that brown, that white, whatever you drink. You say, first thing I said about me, I'm gonna get on these women tonight. You don't give a damn if she married or not. You go to the club or the bar and you holler at every sister with a ring or not. Don't even ask if she got a man. Who gives a damn? As a matter of fact, most of us so wicked, you prefer that she does have one. And here you go sleeping with this sister, knowing she got a man. But the minute you check her phone, your wife, your woman's phone, and find out it's a brother taking her to Pound Town, you ready to kill that brother. You want to put him to death. But what about what you was doing? Remember Mace's album? He was like, yo, if you gonna hit niggas, girls, just suspect it, man. Don't give my girl your number no more. You know what I'm saying? All these skits is funny, but it's like you running around sleeping with everybody's woman. In a minute, somebody sleep with your little sweetie pie, you ready to put him in a medieval guillotine, cut his damn head smooth off, then burn his body, all this wicked stuff you would imagine it. You don't resist the evil, though. See, the punishment for that is death. You don't want that, though. See, you're supposed to get put to death for sleeping with this brother's wife. But you don't want to get put to death, but you want him to die. You see what I'm saying? It's a wicked thing, a terrible way of thinking. It lacks mercy. See, Christ, he said the letter of the spirit of the law. Now he said, don't even look at a person's wife in that type of way. So you wouldn't even think about lusting and having sex with her. Because after you do that, you bound to do it. All it's going to take is a couple words and a drink, you in there. Brother's not resisting evil is what the brother was saying. Like, we don't think about, you step on my shoe, you ready to just go right to him. You don't resist that evil act. Inflicting immediate pain, judgment, I want immediate judgment for what he did. Until you look in that mirror and it's like, oh snap, I did the same damn thing. It's one of these things that you gotta be real with yourself to understand. Read on.
Come. It says that you resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on the right cheek.
Well, whosoever shall smite thee on the right cheek. Sound like Martha Kingish to me. Go ahead.
Turn to him the other also.
Turn to him what?
The other also.
Break that down. Give it a shot. Anybody.
Salakia, sir, if I may, this is a cut to the Christian church too, because the first thing they're gonna say is if somebody hit me in the face, I'm gonna turn my other cheek. But again, that's not what this is talking about. With the context of the eye for eye, tooth for a tooth, not resisting the evil.
Right.
That turning the other cheek is, something a brother may do something that has that offends you, and you ask that brother, you Tawar brother, you basically going to that brother and asking him, you like, is everything all right? You know what I'm saying? Even if it's God forbid the brother hit you in the face, but if he do, you know what I'm saying? And you look at that brother like, is that you Tawar brother?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You let that brother like, this is what you want to do right here. You know what I mean? So you letting that brother realize like what he's done to you is kind of, is messed up in a sense. So again, it's not really like you turning the cheek to continue to let him beat you up, but you actually, checking on that brother. So like,
I take that. I see you in there. Anybody else? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You in there, Kodam. It's a little bit more I'm looking for. Just one little tidbit. Go ahead.
Salakia. So we so quick to write brothers off, you know what I'm saying? And we don't really take into consideration how wicked and evil we are.
Right.
I know in here I learned it's not about gaining enemies in here.
Right.
Niggas read the 48 laws of power and think that that's a good thing to gain an enemy.
Right.
Your whole objective is to gain your brother.
Right.
So instead of you inflicting evil, that's the first thing you learn. Your mom and them taught you that.
Right.
If they hit you hit them back.
Yeah.
Versus, like the brother said, you go to him and, we have protocols with regard to if a brother's out of pocket or violate you, or if you have an order against a brother, you know what I mean?
That's right.
You want to make amends. I'm not treating my brother like an enemy. I would treat an enemy that way.
Right.
You my brother.
That's right.
So, that is an expression of love to consider that a brother could have made a mistake, could have had a bad day.
Yeah.
Versus you just flying out the window, you know what I'm saying?
Consider. Okay, so I think that. Yeah, no, that's right though. You consider it. It comes with not resisting evil and all that. It goes in the same nutshell. You know what I'm saying? But that turning the other cheek is so important because, like you said before, Christianity thinks what he said. He said, they look at that in a slavery mentality. See, they don't use that for household woes. They don't use that for argument. They use that to excuse white people for the things they've done. So yeah, slavery was 400 years ago. Bible say turn the other cheek. They quick to go there. Right. That's because they're unlearned and they're just homeborn slaves. They got Stockholm syndrome. They're buck dancing, butter biscuit eating coons. They can't help it. But we know in here we not that. We understand what Christ said. Turn the other cheek is what y'all said. And you turn it up. Yeah, he slapped me on this. Yeah, he might have stole my radio. Your uncle might be a crackhead. He stole your PlayStation. Or yeah, your brother might have offended you. He might have said you had a big nose or something. At the holiday, everybody started laughing. Or y'all cracking at each other or something, Yeah, he might have offended you here, but you turn the other cheek because yeah, he slapped you on this cheek. Now this side is bruised the hell up, but this side ain't bruised up. This is a clean slate. So you're giving him another chance not to slap you, but to not slap the hell out of you, not to offend you. Go ahead, sister.
Salakia. So I had to really learn that because I absolutely have issue with people who do things like that.
That's right.
So it's something that I'm
real
really
Israelite
learning.
right there. You don't let that go.
No, and it's not even about letting it go.
Yeah,
I just
ahead.
think that I don't like people who are inconsiderate.
Right.
Like I try not to be inconsiderate towards people, and I felt like if you just do the same kind of stuff or just stuff over and over again,
right,
I would prefer not to have anything to do with you.
Right.
And I've always been that way. I don't like conflict, so I figure let me just leave you alone so you can just do whatever you want to do. I'm learning that that's not how things should be done because I'm quick to be like, okay then.
Right.
But I'm learning that that's not how you should do things in here. So
right.
I'm learning that sometimes it's still a struggle for me, but I'm learning though that that's not how we should deal with each other.
That's right. Get that sister hand, man. That's heavy because we all struggle with that. You know what I'm saying? We all struggle with protecting our peace. That is something like, you know what? I ain't gonna deal with this. I'm gonna protect my peace. But when you protect your peace, you often escape accountability. You are accountable. You are held accountable to go to this brother or this sister that offended you or did you wrong. See, you don't want to, yeah, we all want this peace, but you don't want to escape accountability in the process. And like this is saying, this brother or sister might have offended me, clown me or something, or offended me in some way and hurt me, but I'm going to give him this other cheek here to not do, I'm going to give him another chance to not do that thing. If we all exercise that, that'll stop all the Bloods and Crips wars, the shooting and killings. It'll help stop it. Some of it, most of it. You know what I'm saying? If we were in charge of it, it'll be, if we were in charge of the matters that went on, we can explain this and actually get to the minds, the hearts and minds of these brothers and sisters, understand what this is actually saying. You don't have to inflict punishment and judgment so quickly on a brother. Give him another chance to not offend you. Because guess what? You're going to do something that offends somebody, and you're going to want that same treatment. You're going to want a clean slate. How many times in life we've done things in which we did not do those things? We wish the brother or sister would give us this side of their face to not slap and just forget about what I did. That's what. Let me start over. Just let me start over. Everybody wants to do over all the time. How about we exercise that in our own communities? Give the brother or sister a do-over, man. Now, don't be foolish now. Because if you know your uncle a crackhead, he'll steal your Sega. Don't leave your Sega out again. Just hide it good as hell so he won't steal it. You know he's struggling. But don't stir up hate in your heart and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, forgive your father for not being there. Forgive the brother, the sister in middle school, the clown just said you had a big bell pepper nose and the whole playground start laughing. You still want to kill him to this day. You just come on, man. Let that crap go, man. You understand what I'm saying? Give me the book. Give me Luke 6:31, Bubba Kashaw. You know what I'm saying? And this is one way we can fix that.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 31.
Uh-huh.
And as ye would that men should do to you.
And as ye would that men or sisters should do to you, because it says men, mankind, go ahead.
Do ye also to them likewise.
Do ye also to them likewise. You teach this to a child in the womb. You met it, you rubbing the belly saying it. They come out, you teaching them. Barely can walk and talk, you teaching them the law. You put this in that child. That's how you have a society that exercises this. Well, we didn't learn this coming out. Look, most of us are raised by our mothers who are emotional, telling you to act off emotion. He did what? Go fight that nigga. Go do the da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? We're so oppressed. We don't even understand how far we fell for what is right. See, as men should do what? Read that again, Kodam.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 31.
Uh-huh.
And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Do to them likewise, man. If how you want done to you. You want brother to treat you with respect, a sister to treat you with respect and be kind and gentle, then do that to be that brother that you want to be. It's like it. Be that brother, you understand what I'm saying, that you would have needed at that time that you didn't have a brother or sister. Right. Always think like that. When I didn't have this thing, what kind of brother or sister would I have needed at the time? Now when you become that brother or sister, you be that person that you sought for. You know what I'm saying? Treat people how the hell you want to be treated, man. Yeah, Christians, grandmas say that all the time, but they don't live it. They read where you can't eat pork and they still eat hog maw. So when they read this, they don't give a damn about forgiveness or treat people how you want to be treated. They can care less. But in here, you must do that, man. Hey, brother Shalom. No, you first. No, you first. Nah, man, you first. We get a shirt off our back to a cat if you ask for it.
It's a lot.
Go ahead, please, sir.
Hey, what you're saying is so heavy, man, because I just think about it in the other aspect. Like, if you devote that energy to, like when somebody cross you or somebody do you wrong, like
right.
That thing right there, it'll mess up your entire goddamn day. You understand?
It will.
Your whole day will be focused on like, damn, how'd I get that brother back? But he got to pay for what he did. And all the time, you missing every other thing that's going on around you. Like, man, Kawal, I'm gonna get you, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you carry that thing your entire life, and you'll never see whatever else that could have came your way because you just completely blocked off.
That's
you know what I'm saying, from everything else that's going on around you. And that's and us as a nation of people, we get caught up in that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah always saying he remember Rodney from the 7th grade. You understand? That's the thing that we carry. You understand?
Right.
But the ultimate goal is to be better than Rodney from the 7th grade. You understand? To be better than Rwanda from the 8th grade. You understand?
Right.
That's when you show them. You know what I'm saying? When they ask you how you doing, I'm doing great. Which I'll let you have that, but I'm gonna show you that I'm gonna be great. You understand?
That's
and
right.
Most of the time they're gonna be like, damn, that was silly of us. That was silly of us in the first damn place.
That's right.
But if you both carrying that same thing, you'll never get anywhere. Won't no issues be resolved. And whatever that I thought I was gonna have good coming my way, y'all know how this thing go.
Right.
Once something bad happens, guess what? Everything else that follows, 9 times out of 10 gonna fall right in line with being bad.
Facts.
You put a smile on your face, watch what come to you. You understand? Just try it sometimes. Put that. That's what the truth does. It gives us that hope that guess what? this thing that we live today, this condition that we live in today, will always be that way.
Right.
You understand? I ain't if it means me forgiving you, so that way we don't be in the same condition that we are today. Then damn it, I'm gonna forgive my brother.
Forgive my brother.
I'm gonna forgive my sister if it means that I can have a part of the kingdom that the Lord says.
Damn right.
If not, I'm gonna let it kick my ass.
Mm.
Salaki, go ahead.
That piece of profit of the hand, man. He right. Brothers get caught up and get blinded at rage. Mess your whole day up. You can't even focus on nothing.
Salaki. What they call it? Road rage.
Road rage. Yeah,
road rage. You know what I'm saying? When he cut you off in traffic and your whole damn, you're late for work. You understand? You mad about it. Yep. You probably trying to take a picture of the license plate. Right. Then you think next time you in traffic driving down the road, you're looking for that same car.
Yeah, they ain't gonna find it. What's the odds of seeing
the
car?
What the odds of it happen? Come on, man.
He mad as hell, boy, all day. Go ahead, sister.
Salaki, I just have a question. I just want you to explain this to me. Okay, so I understand that extending grace and all of those things, right? So if you don't have a relationship with someone, say you just don't have a relationship with them, you never did. Even maybe people in your family, like I have people in my family, we have a huge family.
Right.
I don't know everyone.
Right.
You can meet people in your family and be like, how are you supposed to deal with them? I know you're supposed to forgive and move forward. But what if you don't have relationships with them? Do you know what I mean? Like you may not even have an actual relationship with them. Something may have happened. You can forgive them, but are you supposed to try to establish a relationship with them if you never had one?
Okay, so in a family sense, right?
Just in general.
In general. Well, see, this is one question that for me, I have friends that I still know in the world, right? I may not talk to them every day, but we went to school together. We used to work together, things like that. But I prefer my brothers in here, and this one West I.S.U.P.K. This is my family, though. See, I got a dad and a mom and all that, but this is my family. You see what I'm saying? So my main focus is just in here. So let's say I go to a family reunion and see Uncle George and Uncle Paul and Auntie Cleet, whoever. That's just, the Israelites by the flesh. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, I know that this is the truth. These people in here they were baptized by the word. My love and my only concern is for the brothers of I.S.U.P.K. I even forgot how to maintain these relationships with people in the world. I can care less. I'm not offensive. I just don't care about Aunt Shirley I haven't met or seen since I was a baby. She's not in here. I don't hate her. But I have that much love and loyalty for my brothers and sisters in here. So let's say if there's a brother and sister, I'll go to a family reunion and I'm introducing to people. I know I'm a priest and prophet of the Lord. I know I'm in the truth. I know I'm a children of light. So I want to be an example so people see me and be like, damn, there's something about that brother, man. Or there's something about that sister. You see her hair cover, her skin was glowing. She got a damn edge. She look good. Like, that's such and such niece over there. You'll just stand out and just glow. The spirit be on you. Your zeal is there just for you being a good person. That minimizes the care of you giving a damn about what happened. You have to elevate yourself. When I elevate myself to a certain point, not in a selfish manner, but always knowing that I want to be that brother or that sister that people can come to or use for an example. When you do that, it makes you not even give a damn about petty stuff. I wouldn't even care if I never met this person before. Maintaining healthy relationships are important. However, in here, you're commanded to love all your brothers and sisters. So even if I don't know you in the world, what good is it for me to hate a Negro I don't even know or have an issue with or just can't bond with? I don't care about bonding with them. If they're not One West, I don't give a. It sounds bad, but if they ain't One West, I don't really give a damn. Such and such died. Who was that? My aunt. This on this side. Oh, my cousin, uncle. Damn, Lord be with that brother. My rib always. I'm telling you, my rib sometimes say, man, you kind of harsh. I just don't give a damn about nobody. Not in the truth, brother. I care about my people. That's when we go to camp. That's why I wake our 12 tribes up. But the brothers in here is what I prefer. You see what I'm saying? Damn all that extra stuff. I don't. It's just not in me anymore. I know what's in the world. I know what's out there. It's not real. This is the only real thing I've ever had. So I cherish this thing. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I see what you're saying, and you may be a person that cares about maintaining these relationships or. Having this thing back and forth, like, well, I know this person knows me, or is it important that I love my family? Brother, the Bible even talks about when a family member dies. This how the Lord don't care. The Bible goes so deep that if it ain't your mother or your father or your sister that's unmarried, you can't even go to the damn funeral if you're a priest and prophet of the Lord. Your cousin Johnny that got shot, or your homeboy you grew up with, or your fraternity brother, your sorority sister, Most High don't give a damn. You think I care? I'm not being unclean, so I can't do the work of the Lord with my brothers to go to Uncle Charlie's funeral. The hell is that? Uncle Charlie gonna be all right. The Lord loved him more than I do, and called him. Yeah, what did it say? Called him on home. That's how God thinks, and I share that same mindset. Your mother died, your daddy died. What did it say? I think it's in Deuteronomy. Your mama died, your daddy died. I think your sister that's unmarried. If you online listening, you're a priest and prophet of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's stipulations of whose funeral you can attend if you're a priest, prophet of the Lord in a year. And I carry that same mindset through life. Because those people, the Lord is merciful. But brother, you my homeboy, my homegirl. Yeah, okay. You still eating pork. You wasn't in here. And that also makes me think, if you see me coming here, you said you love me, you don't even want to come to class to see what it's about. I've been your man since the cradle. You've been my homegirl since we've been playing in the sandbox. And you see with my hair covered. You see me speaking this Hebrew. You know I'm not schizophrenic. You know I'm a good person. You don't even want to ask me what this is about. You don't even care to know about coming to class. You a brother. You've been cool with me all these years. And you just say, man, I know Kawal ain't crazy. He got a good family. He doing well. Let me go see what this is about. I know my man ain't crazy. Maybe it's me that's bugging. See, they don't even consider us. I don't give a damn. I don't care either. I hope that you don't perish from your wickedness. That's why I'm on the street corners. I sacrifice my weekend so you can live. That's good enough, nigga. I don't care about none of the rest of that stuff, man. It don't bother me none. Relationships, whatever. My new mothers are in here. My new fathers are in here. My new sisters and brothers are in here. Go ahead. So go on.
Salak, if I may. I was going to talk about, when we talk about grace, when would you extend grace in the first place? How do we extend grace, or when do we extend grace? Based on the question that you asked, when do we extend when do we extend grace?
So are you referring to if something happens, or just when you extend grace period in your life to other people?
Yeah, that's the only time you would extend grace, right? When something happens, that's what grace is for. Mm-hmm. It's a time that what's supposed to happen in that grace. What are you giving? What are you offering when you extend grace?
Forgiveness, understanding,
or a chance for what? To change, right? You know, when you say you extend grace to a family member, I would assume that that family member has, crossed you in some shape, form, or fashion, right?
So and I don't just mean family, I just mean people in general,
right?
Not just family.
So if somebody crossed you in general, you saying somebody trespass against you in general, right? You still offer that same grace. Because how should we forget our brother?
70 times what?
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Or that goes for that, and know that brotherhood is also synonymous with sisterhood. That grace is there. You think that grace is there for you? You understand? That grace is there for them. You understand what I'm saying? You gonna be who the Lord said you're supposed to be. That grace is for them to realize that the little thing that they did against you, it's an opportunity for them to come and say, I was wrong. I see you've always been there for me. You've always been there beside my side. You've always listened to me, even though I done what? Even though I trespassed against you, even though I did wrong. That grace is for them to change. Just like the Most High offer grace to us. His grace is sufficient for everything that we gonna go through in life. You understand? His grace has always been there. We are the ones that don't want to accept it. We are the ones that want to be stuck eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, celebrating holidays, hating a brother or a sister. His grace, his hands, and his mercy is his greatest gift. It's always right there.
That's right.
It's always right there. We are the ones that don't. I'm good. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at. I want to continue to suffer right here. And when you offer your family or friends or somebody, anybody, a general person, we're doing the same thing. We're offering them what? The grace. That grace is for them. You're supposed to be who the Lord said you're supposed to be. Now, how are you going to say you have one body, like Kawal said, and one spirit, when we can't offer grace? It's our job walking in the spirit of the Most High in Christ, a separate spirit. Because in the world, nobody's offering you grace, nobody but PWC. Nobody's giving you a chance to do something different with your life. Nobody. You do something wrong against somebody, they taking it to the goddamn grave. And here we learn what it means to offer grace. It's an opportunity for them to say, you know what? For them to say, maybe sit next to you one day. Maybe get in all black and come in here, learn And that's what happened to all of us. Just what Kawal was just saying. Like, it comes a point in time where you realize Kawal not a schizophrenic. Right. He a little crazy as hell sometimes, but he, you know what I'm saying? But he all right. Somebody's online watching right now and say, you know what? I remember what this brother used to do. I remember who this sister used to be. You understand? Right. And that part, that's the grace. When they see you again, they realize you're no longer Sister Blase Blase. Now you're Sister Arabah. You're offering them something that they never would have got from Sister Blase Blase. You understand? You're offering them something that only Sister Arabah could give. Cause Sister Blase Blase wasn't about none of that crap. She was off with your head. You understand? Officer Kodam, the grace that he's offering, that other brother, he would have never offered it. Mm-hmm. It would have been on site, nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? On site. That's what we offer once we learn the truth of how we're supposed to be. Us offering that to our people, it's an opportunity for them to step up to where you are, for them to serve the same God that we serve and praise the same God that we serve. And guess what? Pay their tithes to the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
That's what they have. But if we do not extend that grace for them, if we walk in that same spirit as Blase Blase, then they're gonna be at where they're at, and you're gonna be at where you're at. And it goes against everything that the Lord said and how we should be as a nation of people. All right.
That's right. Top of the hand, man. That's right. See, your pastor will never take the time out to do that. Not answer no question. Raise your hand during the Sabbath service or what they call church on Saturday or Sunday, and try to get pastor. Put your hand. Deacon, get over there and get. Yeah, they get to doing this here. You out of there. They can use your head to open the door. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. Right. Give me and to add what that sister was saying, which is something that's a good question, because those little questions like that, man, like that is so vital to important to the fabric of us as a people, a nation, building and getting wiser and stronger and becoming that age man, the age brother that can have the answers and mentor, you know what I'm saying, and counsel. I'll use that word better, not mentor. And then for the sisters to be able to give, talk to the younger sisters. It's important to get these answers. Give me Matthew 6:14, Baba Kashaw. And go ahead.
Come on. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 14. For if ye forgive men their trespasses.
If you do what?
Forgive men their trespasses.
If I forgive men their trespasses, if I forgive sisters their trespasses, read on.
Come on. Your heavenly Father will also forgive you.
Hey, listen, Most High gonna forgive me too. That's what I really want. So I'm going to give that forgiveness. That should help brothers right there and sisters forgive their fathers for not being there because they was on crack, or they was bogged down by the system, or your mother was a filthy bastard liar and kept your father away from you, and you grew up hating your daddy. Forgive your dad, man, if you want to be forgiven. That's right. Forgive your homeboy, your mama. Just forgive. That's what the Most High God requires, because that's in his nature to forgive. Didn't he forgive you enough for you to walk through these doors? Who am I to hold a goddamn grudge against a brother or a sister? Or even feel a way. I don't even feel a way about nothing nobody ever did to me, because I'm a new person. They hurt my slave name. They didn't offend Kawal. I'm a brand new person. What the hell you think that oil poured up? That oil meant something to me when it was poured on my head. I don't know about no other brother or sister, but it meant something. I could care less about the affairs of the world, man. You understand? Let the dead bury the dead and let them do whatever. My love is people in here. Give me Psalms 85:6 real quick, if you don't mind, brother.
Come.
We got to forgive, because if we want the Most High to forgive us, I want that crowns of gold, man. I want that crown of gold. I want to be in the kingdom of heaven, not in a low place. I want to be in a high place of rule. I want to be one at 144. That's what I'm doing this for, man. You understand that? Like, we got to have that mindset, man. When you got that, brother, read.
You said 84 and 6?
86 and 5.
86 and 5. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 86, verse 5. For thou, Lord, art good.
Art good. What else?
And ready to forgive.
And he's what?
Ready to forgive.
He's ready to forgive. Why we ain't ready to forgive? He created us. He's the Most High. He's ready to forgive. And here we are dragging our damn feet on forgiveness. But now you want to hear nothing. Go ahead, read on.
Come. And plenteous in mercy unto all them that call upon thee.
Plenteous in mercy, man. Having mercy. That's why we in I.S.U.P.K, we have these laws about forgiving and loving. That's how the Most High power is. Right. We got to be the same way, like our Heavenly Father. You see what I'm saying? We got to have that same spirit, man. We can't be anti. We got to be on the same spirit, man. as the Most High God. My brother just read the characteristics right there. Be plentiful and plenteous in mercy and forgiving. You understand? Give me what was it? Give me Mark. Did I get Mark 12 or 31 yet? Hit that real quick before we get on to this. Somebody had a question about Jacob and Esau. We're gonna knock out the part real fast.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
And the second is like, namely this. Thou shalt love thy neighbor. It's like thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Love thy neighbor as thyself. Not in church where you look over and you got two devils beside you. They ain't your neighbor. That church in South Carolina, when Dylan Storm Roof went down to that church in South Carolina and shot 13 people, 9 people, killed them. They thought that was their neighbor. Right. He showed you quick he wasn't your neighbor. Right. He showed you he was the devil the Bible speaks of. Right. It said love your neighbor, man. My neighbor was every black, so-called black, Hispanic, neighbor, Indian. That big old 12 tribes chart, that's my neighbor. And I am commanded to do what?
Love thy neighbor as thyself.
Man, that's what it's about, man. Loving your neighbor as yourself, man. How the hell you want to be loved? You love like that, man. You understand? Drop that. Give me the book of Genesis 25 and 24. Let's start 24. That'd be 12. But I had a question about stinking Adventists about, Jacob stole Esau's birthright. Y'all don't like white people, but y'all wouldn't even have it if it wasn't for y'all stealing the whatever. We're gonna find out right now. You wait right there. You hold on to your seat, brother. We're gonna get that out of the way real quick.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 23.
Now you may have heard about Jacob and Esau, and how Esau the firstborn. Your firstborn gets the birthright, and they were twins. So whoever come out first is the oldest, right? You know what I'm saying? The first came out. We're gonna read about Esau and then Jacob. Well, Christians and a lot of people that hate the I.S.U.P.K or whatever, they hate the Lord. They want to say that Jacob stole this birthright. So our thoughts about the kingdom of heaven, all that don't make no sense because we stole it, and that's not gonna happen anyway. Whatever, we about to read right here where you're wrong once again. And the I.S.U.P.K has been right since 1969, and you've always been wrong. We're gonna prove it to you right here. Go ahead, where you got that, brother? Read it.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
There you go. Keep reading.
Verse 25. And the first came out red, all over like in hairy garments.
Right.
And they called his name Esau.
That is your first. It's twins. Whatever baby pop out first, we have twins. One's the oldest, right? That's how it works. I don't care if it's a minute older, 30 seconds older. Whoever come out first, that's technically the oldest. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 26.
Oh, and he came out what?
Oh, so like
red and hairy.
That's right.
All right, remember that. Go ahead.
Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Right, that's Jacob. Go ahead.
And his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Verse 27.
Now we got, that's when the birth is. I did it on purpose first so they can see that. Jacob and Esau was born here. Esau came out first, then Jacob, right? So that establishes what? The birthright usually goes to what? The oldest son, right? So that technically would be Esau. But here you go, Christian. While you're wrong, go drop down to verse 22. Read it where you get it. Matter of fact, go to 21. Go to verse 21. Genesis 25 and 21. This would explain where they dropped the ball once again at, and they'll understand what the Bible is saying because Christians don't read the damn Bible. That's right. Go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Most High for his wife.
That's right.
Because she was barren. And the Most High was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived.
Right. So basically, it says he entreated him. Treated the Lord. He went to a man of the Lord, right? That's what Isaac did. That's what in these days' time he would have came to a brother I.S.U.P.K. All right, read on.
Verse 22. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, "If it be so, why am I thus?" And she went to inquire of the Most High.
So when she's pregnant, the baby's in there rumbling and fighting. Women, sisters have had babies. They know about the kicking in the womb and all that. Well, imagine having 2 children there rumbling and kicking and. You just like, good night. I know, they in there tussling. And so she said, damn, well, he went to the man of the Lord, told me I was going to have a baby. If I'm pregnant, I have the baby. I'm pregnant now, but why am I in so much pain if I'm supposed to have this baby? Now keep reading.
Okay. And she went to inquire of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 23. And the Most High said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
Listen up, Christian. This 2 nations are in our womb. So even right there, just because they twins, they 2 different nations of people. Right off the bat. This is what the man of the Lord is telling Rebecca. And 2 nations in that womb. Go ahead.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
They're not even going to act the same. Right. Read on.
Come. And the one shall be strong. So and the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
We ain't even got to go into that. You didn't see how LeBron dunked on your head at almost 40. You understand that, don't you? That's right. You see the strong and the weak every day when you turn your TV on. You understand that? You can see how strong we on the street corner. Look at your little weak Christian church coming up with Jesus Saves songs. And then you look at all these Negroes on the corner with these studs, boots, braids, and gold teeth. Yeah, we're stronger and everything. I don't give a damn what it is. Read on.
Come. And the elder shall serve the younger.
And the what?
The elder shall serve the younger.
Read it again.
Come. And the elder shall serve the younger.
That was prophesied already, man. The elder shall serve the younger. I don't care about what happens next in the chapter. The mama finessing it with the listen. The priest and prophet of the Lord said it right here. And what happened? It sure happened. You understand? When you read the story, we're not gonna get into that. You take the time and read it, Christian. You go home and read what happened. But before that, you make sure you pay attention to verse 23. Because the men of the Lord already told them that the elder was going to serve the younger. Esau came out first, which makes him the older. So guess what? He's going to serve us, brother. He's going to be picking my cotton. He is going to be underfoot. So there's nothing you can do about it. This has already been spoken. That's right. This is biblical. It's in the record book, the first book of the Bible in Genesis right here, man. So you can get your whole Jacob and Esau story, how you want to twist it. It was already prophesied that the elder is going to serve the younger, man. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You understand? We're going to get off. We're going to drop that. And another thing, what our brother's getting at is that this story is important. Yeah, they were brothers, but the Bible says 2 nations were in her womb. And that 2 men are people separated from a vow. They're not even going to act the same. So Jacob and Esau, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they were brothers, but guess what? They were 2 different nations, man. When you actually read the Bible, and not like a storybook like they like to brag about, I read the Bible from cover to cover. That's why you don't understand, because you just went through it. You didn't stop and take notes and highlight and precept by precept, line upon line. You read it like a damn storybook. That's why you lost in the sauce. There was no birthright stolen, nothing, man. If it was, he was right to do it. You know what I'm saying? Right to do it. Jacob's mother was right to do what she did.
That's right.
She followed orders, man. Made sure that it happened. Made sure that Jacob went in there and got that birthright like he was supposed to. You understand? Drop that, brother. We're going to get back off. Give me 1 John 5:3. Did we get that yet? Did I hit that already? Give me 1 John 5:3, Bubba Shaw.
Come on. This is the book of 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments.
Do we do what?
Keep his commandments.
We go to church and sing hands of praise.
That we keep his commandments.
Twerk.
That we keep his commandments.
Read on.
And his commandments are not grievous.
That's right, man. We have to keep laws of the command. It ain't a hard thing to love your brother. It's not a hard thing not to eat pork or celebrate Christmas, Valentine's Day. Actually, it's not grievous. It's grievous to go buy a teddy bear and some flowers. Right. You last minute, the last person in Walmart is rummaging through scraps trying to find his whore something to take home. You know what I'm saying? Like it's grievous to celebrate Christmas. It's a grievous thing to celebrate New Year's, have to make beanies and weenies and black eyed peas and decorate the house and get kazoos and stupid hats. That's the grievous thing. Keep it alone, man. It ain't grievous not to do it. It's actually, it lifts that burden so you don't have to do it. You understand? Read it again, Kodon.
Come on. This is the book of John, 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. Mm-hmm. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
That's right, man. Not grievous, man. That is so heavy and a good thing to know. Keep these laws, statutes, commandments in these last days, man. You're not going to hear this nowhere else. It's very important that you do. That's your ticket to even inherit the kingdom of heaven, because nothing else you do is going to matter. What good is it for you to do all this, donate all this money and dunk a basketball or be the funniest? You breaking God's law. So you're going to bring you who eat shrimp and being a filthy gay into the kingdom, new kingdom. So you're going to come just how you are into this and just do what? And teach your child against what I'm teaching mine. Well, I'm teaching my little sons and daughters to love each other. Sex is marriage. We don't eat shrimp. We don't celebrate that. You teach your kid to do it? Hell no, brother. You got to, no. That is backwards, brother. You better keep these laws, statutes, commandments before it's too late. We will hop in. Give me Ecclesiastes 31 in a pocket for brother if you want. Talking about strong wine, man, and drink. We in the spirit of brotherhood too. And you know, we like to drink sometimes, man. We have a good time. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking. It's part of the Sabbath service. You see the wine up here. We are the men of the Lord, man. But you can't be a filthy drunkard. And there's ways to correct your brother and sister if they be a filthy drunk, man. You know, your Christians, they so, you know, haughty, and they think that, you know, well, you can't do this, y'all can't. No, man, what does the Bible say? Not what you say. What you say don't matter. You say a lot that's a lie. What does the Bible say about this strong drink and wine and all that? So now you can free yourself of that demon that's on you about, I'm not gonna ever, we can't do that. Y'all brothers like to, man, we're gonna find out, man. Go ahead, man. Give me what you gotta read, brother.
You said Ecclesiasticus
31,
verse 1
to 27.
Come on, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 31, verse 27.
Mm-hmm.
Wine is as good as life to a man.
This is what?
As good as life to a man.
Read on.
If it be drunk moderately.
If it be drunk what?
Moderately.
Somebody look up that word moderately for me. You know what I'm saying? If it be drunk moderately. It does say wine is good for a man, right? So where do Christians get all saying it's bad? See, that's what I'm talking about, man. They think they know so freaking much. I love God and Jesus, not my Lord, not my Jesus. But here you are, like you say, condemning and judging brothers for drinking wine. And right here, the word of the Lord says it was good. That's what he said. Am I tripping down? Or did you just read that it was good? Read it again.
Come on. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 31, verse 27.
Mm-hmm.
Wine is as good. So like wine is as good as life to a man.
As good as life to a man. Now you let that swirl around your stupid head, Pastor Joe Willie. Read on.
Come on, sir. It says, if it be drunk moderately.
If it be drunk moderately, man. Keep going. There's more.
Come on. What life is then to a man that is without wine?
Man, I'll be wondering, what the hell? You only have a sip of wine for the Passover, brother? Your daughter graduated high school. You know, your son didn't get killed. New brothers coming to the I.S.U.P.K. You don't do a YAHANNA. What the hell is your life? My goodness, get the stick out your behind, Pastor Joe Willie. It's okay to have some wine moderately, brother and sister. Good night. Read on.
For what it was, for it was made to make men glad.
Nah, it was made to make you punch somebody in the face.
For it was made to make men glad.
It was make you be a whore.
For it was made to make men glad.
It's made to make you glad, man. Ain't that wonderful? Thank the Lord for wine. Everybody give it up for the Lord for wine, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Christian, go ahead, brother, please.
So like I said, I got the definition of
moderate.
Go
ahead.
Mm-hmm. It said avoiding extremes of behavior or expression.
Extremes. Avoid extremes. Or what of expression?
Of behavior or expression.
Oh, behavior or expression, man. It's moderate, man. Just be moderate, man. You should be moderate and temperate in all damn things anyway. Wine ain't no different. Can't be. Is any more than that? Give me 31.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 31, verse 31.
Mm-hmm. Rebuke
not thy neighbor at the wine.
Hold on. Did you read 28?
Lord, sir.
Oh, go ahead. Read it. Yeah. Read it from the top. So just start from the top, brother.
Come on, it's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 31, verse 27.
Mm-hmm.
Wine is as good as life to a man.
Rakathaya Hawashai. Read on.
If it be drunk moderately.
That's right.
What life is then to a man that is without wine? For it was made to make men glad.
That's right, man. Make men glad. Go ahead.
Verse 28. When wine measurably drunk, and wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of the heart.
Measurably, slow that down. See, you can't confuse these words. Somebody, a scribe took this time and wrote this. Education, right? What is he saying here? He said measurably what?
Wine measurably drunk.
Measurably drunk.
And in season bringeth gladness of the heart.
And in season bringing gladness of the heart. You a Negro that drink every day, just all throughout the week. Every 365 days of the year. The leap year, what? 367? What is it? You drink every single day. That's every you don't even feel the gladness of it. You're just doing it to be doing it. Kind of like a person sipping lean. You ever talk to a person who sips lean? You ask them, why you don't stop sipping lean? Bro, I'm not even getting high off this. I'm just sipping lean to not go through withdrawals. At that point, they just drinking to be drinking. Somebody smoke weed every day. They smoke it so heavy, they got to go from Reggie to Mid to Gas to Zaza to Moon Rock. Now, Shabbat said they got something called Sun Rock out. Good night. Now you just smoking to be smoking. Smoking to be smoking. Alcohol no different. Drinking to be damn drinking. It's in season, man. Come on, it's time. Let the Passover was a good season to get your swerve on, man. Brother, get raised up in here. We all ain't having a class or something. Hey, man, you got, that's how we do. It's moderate, though. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Come on, sir. And cheerfulness of the mind.
And cheerfulness of the mind, man. A wine can make you cheerful of the mind, brother. Especially you're having a bad day. Boy, you get your nice little wine, set some music on or something. You know what I'm saying? Put Officer Zion song on there. You good? You win the money now? You good? Read on.
Okay. Verse 28. So like 29.
Go ahead.
But wine drunken with excess.
But listen up.
Maketh bitterness of the mind.
Man, you drinking excess. You're freaking drunk. Make what of the mind?
Make bitterness of the mind.
Make bitterness of the mind. Bitterness of the mind, man. You drinking in excess. That's not a good thing. Read on.
Come on, sir. The book of Ecclesiastes.
That was 31.
Keep
going. Yeah, just keep reading. Yep.
Come on. It says bitterness of the mind with brawling and quarreling.
With what?
Brawling and quarreling.
He got him. Keep reading. Walk out. Got him. With brawling and what? Quarreling and brawling, man. That's what happens when you're drunk. Running your damn mouth. You will get into a brawl. We all been there. I mean, I ain't never been drunk or got into no brawl, but I've been in fights having drunk, but not the Negro that instigated. But we didn't see what happens when you turn to a brawler. So when they start drinking, it's levels to it. Brother start drinking, you got one that's gonna start crying. You got one that's gonna piss on himself. You got one that's gonna talk about what big mama, what mama ain't do, what daddy ain't do. You got one Negro just want to fight, man. He gonna get it. He gonna start fighting. He gonna start a fight, get somebody killed. He gonna go ahead, please, brother. Oh, I love you, man, brother. Let's see. The I love you, man, brother, be all right for the first 5 or 6. But he started, I love you, and start crying with it. Come on now. what is it called? The what, brother? I love you, man. The I love you, man. See, you become a filthy drunk, you're gonna be that, man. This is the Bible's telling you right here. So that should let you know that ain't nothing changed, brother. Yeah, strong drinking wine then and now too. But don't be this type of brother. It's hard to have. You love your brothers, man, but it's hard to deal with a Negro like this. Read on.
Come on. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 31, verse 30. Drunkenness increases the rage of a fool.
It increases the rage of a fool. So it said increases, right? So he already a damn fool. He got rage in him. He get to drinking that old monkey, old boy. He's going. It's like gaslight. It's like pouring gasoline on the fire. Now he ready to tear the club up.
So
go ahead, please.
That liquid courage.
That liquid courage, right. That's what they call liquid courage, man. Don't be this brother, man. Especially not in here. We have counseling and programs that help brothers in the world that's like that. We can't be like that in this body, man. Not no Passover, not no high holy day, not at your celebration, whatever you're doing. We don't have that up in here, man. The Bible's telling us right here what to look for. Read on.
Come on. Increase it the rage of a fool till he offend.
Oh, till he offend what? He offend somebody. He offend the law. He just an offensive drunk. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happens when you drink in excess. Now you're not happy and married. Now you brawling, ready to fight, and you offended somebody. And you can offend the wrong person to get put to death, brother. How many YouTube videos have we seen brothers get shot and put to death because they can't control their mouth, all that quarreling, all that brawling? Now you in a casket smelling like gunpowder because you couldn't watch your mouth. It could not stop that fight because you started because you were full of rage, and it said it increases what? It increased something right there. One of those words was powerful, brother.
It says increase it the rage of a fool.
Like Officer Zion just said, road rage is something heavy. You full of rage, you go road rage, you ready to shoot somebody. You think about it all day at the desk. This plate number, he flicked you off. You can't stop thinking about it. Well, you rage filled, you get that oil in you, man. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. It usually don't end well, from my experience of what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Read on. Any more on that?
Come on, sir. It diminishes strength and maketh wounds.
It does what?
Diminishes strength.
It diminishes your strength, man, to be a freaking drunkard. And what else?
And maketh wounds.
And maketh wounds. You ever see the big drunk in the club? You're like, oh, he might be working. He's so filthy, pissy, and sloppy. The smallest persons walk up, bink. I didn't see no woman. Now, that's some sisters that can fight. I ain't talking about Clarissa Shields here. Because she might work, the average brother out. She is a champion. She got hands, not me. I'll tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? I got a Yakara. I'm Hebrew Academy. You know what I'm saying? See, I learned how to block a little bit. But Kristen Shields a bad sister. But we ain't talking about Kristen Shields. We talking about round the way Mary Jo Sue. I done seen her brother drunk as hell by the car, woofing and all this. And she just comes, shut up, bop, sleep on. Brother, you about 6'8". You let this tiny little woman just barely slap you to sleep. You just, what does it say? A drunkard, he loses what?
Come. It diminishes strength.
Diminishes your strength, man. And not just physical, too, mentally. You weak as hell. Go ahead, please. Yes, please.
And then they don't remember nothing in the morning.
Oh, man, get out of hand. My goodness, how can I forget that?
The next day don't remember nothing.
Next day don't remember a damn thing. You gotta give them a report what happened. He got like, what happened to me? Man, you don't remember? You don't remember he got knocked out by Chrissy knocked you out last night. Chrissy who? Know the hell you did? Brother, here. And what they gonna do? We got folks now right here. It's a world star. And here you are getting knocked out. You so drunk and pissy. Crying about Big Mama, Daddy wasn't here. Ooh, I love you, man, and I can't do. Oh my goodness! Read that part again.
Come. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 31, verse 30.
Mm-hmm.
Drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend.
Yeah, he a fool anyway. Go ahead.
It diminishes strength. And maketh wounds.
Man, maketh wounds, man. Diminish your strength. You get knocked out. Now you're not mentally strong to not sleep with that whore because you're drunk. So you're going to be weak. You're going to sleep with her and she has HIV. Or you're going to get that transgender that you think's a woman. And he's going to take you to Pound Town. And you can't get him off of you because you're weak. The Bible just said diminishes your strength. You don't think that Tyrone, who had a sex change, is not still a man. And you're drunk. You can't even decipher if that's a woman or not. Yeah. Now you're drunk. And you think you're going to take her. No, you're going to take him. He's going to take you to Pound Town. And like he said, you're not going to remember nothing the next morning. You have a wet backside and a bunch of regrets. So you better, like the Bible, take heed to what these words of the Bible is saying. Read that last part again. We're going to get off the wine. We'll get right to this weed. Go ahead.
It diminishes strength.
It diminishes your strength, man. Mentally and physically. Go ahead.
And maketh wounds.
Maketh wounds, man. You'll get that HIV for sleep with that whore or that transgender man, or you get a big black eye, get stomped to piss. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you're going to offend somebody and cause verbal wounds. You're going to say the wrong thing to a brother or sister, and how you going to take that back? You've been drunk, running your damn mouth. You offend your mama, man. You offend all. You better not offend the man of the Lord when you like that. You better slow down, brother. You understand? Well, make wounds, man. Those wounds could be physical or, spiritual, mental wounds. You say the wrong thing to a brother or sister, something that you ain't supposed to run your mouth and say when you drunk. That's why you got raped by such and such. How you gonna say it to a sister when you drunk? I've seen that happen, man. Right. And she just runs off crying and could never get. And she was trying to forget but you're drunk behind can't watch your damn mouth because you're weak mentally. You see what I'm saying? How deep this rabbit hole can go if you don't refrain from abusing your privilege to drink wine. Go ahead.
If I could, please.
Go, please, brother. Go ahead,
or the guys or women who be getting you to drink more.
Oh,
shots.
Ain't that it? Keep reading, Kodam.
Come. This is the book of Ecclesiastes.
He's right about that.
31, verse 31. Rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine.
Break that down. What that mean?
So, like you said, if I may, this, cut to the Christian church, because rebuke is like correcting it.
Right.
So it's like rebuke not, like correct not thy neighbor at the wine. So again, like you said, wine is as good to his life as a man.
Right.
So these Christians that say, "Oh, you're not supposed to drink and this and that." Well, how the hell we gonna have a Passover?
Right.
How the hell we gonna have a Sabbath service?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like it says, rebuke not. So don't sit here and correct me when I'm drinking my wine.
Okay.
Because we know, I forgot the precept. But it says, drink no longer water, but wine for the infirmities.
Right. Okay. I'll take that, Kodam. Most High Christ, brother. You got brother here. Yep. Rebuke that neighbor at wine. And then, too, how you rebuke your neighbor at that wine, you got a brother that's drinking, still watch your mouth, man. Man outranks you or he don't. He's still your brother. He's being a sloppy drunk if he gets to that point. Here, we don't have problems like that. But hypothetically, if it happened and a brother's doing that, you want to make sure if he's older than you or he's outranks you, you go to him as a what? Like a father would. Like a child will go to a father, even in his drunkenness. You don't want to shame that man because guess what? He's going to be drunk for a little while, but he's going to remember what you said. And then what? You just don't use the occasion of him being drunk to make fun of him or you know, say rebuke him, like the scripture's saying. You know, say how he ain't gonna hear you no way. Really, in that mindset, if he's that way, what you had all day to tell him when he was sober. Now he's in this state. Just watch what you say. Don't rebuke that man with his drunkenness like that. It's just a way you could do it. It's a way you can say, "Oh, slack it, sir." Just don't keep forcing. It's gonna get to that point in a minute, but you know, you don't want to keep giving him extra drinks and encourage his behavior, but it's a way you do it. The man outranks you, you go to him like a child will go to a father. You the same way. You still have that reverence and that brotherhood. Maintain that brotherhood. Watch your damn mouth. Because guess what? Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you good.
I just had a situation like that happen a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Brother outranked almost everybody in the room.
Right.
But you know how you reach your limit, but you didn't know.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, but then it catches up.
It catches up on you.
Then we noticed that. We noticed that on him.
Uh-huh.
So we walked him to the van. We watched him, make sure he sat in the van. And he was good.
That's right.
But we know that we recognized that in him. We recognized it in him and was like, hey, we're gonna watch him. We'll take turns, make sure he's all right.
Right. Right.
That's why I'm liking that in the fact that we in here we could do that.
Damn right.
And not take pictures of him. And,
right.
You know.
Yeah. No, he's right about that because he's gonna be drunk for a little bit, but he's going. He come to and say, "Hold on, how did I get in this van?" Somebody said, "Well, you know, somebody gonna say something." Then who else is a little bastard that shamed their father while he was drunk? What happened to him? Wasn't it Ham? Didn't know what to do it to Ham? And he cursed Ham whole day over there, put plates in the lip now to this day, eating bones and getting their head pissed on because he wanted not, you know, he didn't do what he was supposed to do as a son would with a father when he was drunk. So these lessons are all in the scriptures. Right. There's a way to handle you, conduct yourself, man. Wine is not a bad thing. Just don't be a filthy drunk, is what this is saying. And watch your damn mouth if somebody, one of your brother who's your neighbor, had too much to drink. It's still the way you talk to that man. Keep reading.
Okay. And despise him not in his mirth.
Yeah, despise him not, man. That's what he's saying. That's why the beginning makes more sense when he's at the wine. Don't despise him. He's all jolly. He might have had too much. Doing a little stupid dance, whatever. He ain't breaking the law. He maybe had a little too much, but don't despise him in that moment. It's a way you can kind of, you know that we have protocol up in here. We know how to handle that situation. When a brother had too much of damn drink before he makes a fool out of himself or somebody else. It could get ceased. It's a way you do that out of love and respect, man. Meekness and humbleness. Read on.
Come. Give him no despiteful words.
No despiteful word. There it goes again. Read on.
Press not upon him with urging him to drink.
That's what Rata was saying. Don't give him more. You already see him doing the shoot and all that, turned up and bumping into sisters. Sisters spilling drinks on their dress, and you like, damn, such and such toe up for the flow up. Kowal over there smacked. Damn, but you don't want to say, look at this drunk ass Kowal, man. Watch your damn mouth, man. Watch your mouth in that. Just go to that brother, like, so you know what I'm saying? Think he may have one too many. You turn it's good. It's nice ladies up here, ain't it? Let's kind of go over here a little bit. You know, let's go over this section real quick. Let's get some water. You know, say, oh no, okay, well, no sweat, sir. I got your back. You know, but you always want to do it in a manner we're disciplined, we're taught in here. You see what I'm saying? You know, don't disrespect that man, and don't offer him no more. What did they read that part again, Kodan?
Come.
And don't what?
It says, give him no spiteful words.
No spiteful words. Don't call him a drunk bastard. Look at Kowal over there. Don't say that. Read on.
And press not upon him with urging him to drink.
And press not upon, like he was saying, urging him to drink. Give him another one. You want man to black the hell out? You already see he toasted. You want to just keep another round. Like, damn. Bob Sparkle is coming to the section. They won't ever stop. You just toe up. And you give it to that man. Back about, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that to your brother, man. Go ahead. Please, brother, please.
When you said about how to deal with him, at first he was like, well, I'm all right. You know,
every Jake think they all right at first.
Yeah, but then when we were saying, oh no, we're not saying you doing anything, we worded, you know, right. He was like, oh, yeah, I could go, and then it came back.
Yeah, right. And and the next day you was able to be brothers.
Yeah.
And you trust me, a brother know he might have shamed himself because he'll deal with that's a bad feeling if you got two wasted, you made a fool of yourself. The shame that you're gonna feel is worse than what nigga could say to you. You could be like, man, damn, I'm supposed to be controlled, I'm supposed to be this, and I was up there. God forbid you get caught twerking. I bet never see that. Oh, grown man, you got that drunk, brother? What kind of spirit's in you? Shit, I ain't got drunk before. I ain't never thought to do that. You know, you gotta watch yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Any more on that? Cool down. Was that it? Let's hit this weed real quick. How much time we got left? We got a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? This is what these things are as brothers in the society, man. We have to, because listen, man, we in hell. Brothers might have a couple drinks, man. Take the edge off. Bills this dude, your homeboy got shot. Look at the news. You see what's going on. Brothers drink, man. We oppressed. What's the way we talk to each other in the community, man, and in our neighborhoods? This Bible is real. You know what I'm saying? We apply this knowledge of brotherhood, man, to our daily lives. Even here with this weed thing, weed is unlawful, though, brother. And we got to stop that. We read Zephaniah 2, one of the first scriptures of the class that come into this body. You cannot be high, man, and stay high in here. You might come in smoke weed, but you will not continue to do that. That is unlawful, man. We're going to prove it to you right here in the scriptures. Because to be a good brother, you got to tell your brother what? Put that blunt down, man. That's something that brothers don't want to hear. But it's real. A true love is correction, man. And we're here to correct our people. And that's in the spirit of brotherhood. Give me, let me start with, give me Proverbs. We're going to do all this where everybody knows. So give me Proverbs 16.
Just the book of Proverbs, chapter 16,
I'm already
verse 27.
Most I cry.
An ungodly man diggeth up evil.
A righteous man.
An ungodly man diggeth up evil.
Diggeth up what?
Evil.
Uh-huh.
And in his lips there is as a burning fire.
And his lip there is as a burning fire. Come on, man. That could be your weed, your cigarette. So you got to dig tobacco up, don't you? Don't you got to dig weed up? And his lips is a burning fire. You understand? Read on.
Verse 28. A froward man soweth strife.
Give me 27.
Oh, it says, an ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire.
Now read, Flocky, give me 25. Start 25.
Oh, the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 25. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man.
Now, why do you think he put that there? Look what times we in. It seems right that you smoke weed. We hear it. Dr. Savy said this. Dr. Such and Such said that. Blackity Black leader said this. What does God say, though? We don't care about what you think. Read it on.
But the end thereof. Are the ways of death.
Are the ways of death, man. Emphysema, lung cancer. You ever heard of that? COVID-19. Go ahead.
So like I said, it's so heavy too of a precept because, you know, you bring out 27, especially with these potheads or whatever you want to call them,
right?
Brothers smoke weed, and they read this and they be like, "Well, no, that's not talking about smoking weed."
Right.
But again, this is as plain as day.
Right.
They say it's talking about gossiping. You digging up gossip and saying and it coming out your mouth, you know, speaking about something.
Right.
But it even proves it to you again, like the way to seem right to a man. You think it's all right to smoke on the blood or be in a smoke session.
Right.
But again, the end of that is death. Like the cops stopping you.
Right.
Or you getting murdered over selling your brother some weed or, you know, running up on the ops.
Right. Don't the Bible say none shall want for his mate? These scriptures go together. Why do you think it's put like that? Right there, and then it drops right down to you smoking weed because Negroes were smoking weed back then too. Right. Blacks, Hispanics, American Indians, weed was doing drugs too. But we learned all that from these heathens. We didn't create it. We just learned it from the damn heathens, man.
And so, like, if they say all the time, well, the Most High wants, you know, everything that the Lord made was good, right? This plant good. I ain't never seen a nigga try to smoke poison ivy.
Me neither. That's
you know what I'm saying? Right. Roll that up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you look at, you know, and then you ask them, well, we smoke for medicinal purposes.
Right.
So we say, what's wrong with you then? Having fixed whatever going on with you yet? Now you still sadistic as hell, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Try some of that poison oak over there.
Yeah,
see how that work out for you.
Toss in the grinder. Grind that poison oak up. Grind that up. Give me Ezekiel chapter 8 and 17. You know what I'm saying? You grind that poison oak and poison ivy up together and come up with. You're not doing that because that might not get you high, and that's what it's all about. A way that seems right into a man, but you're gonna die thinking like that because weed smokers think that I'm healthy. I ain't not happened to me yet. You just keep waiting. You just keep waiting. My brother said he saw a meme that was posted. It said, "Can't nobody stop what the Lord got for me." You damn right they can't. When He won't put you to death, I can't stop him. That's what He got for you. The wages of sin is death. You proudly put that. Can't nobody stop what the Lord got for me. You. I should have put there. You can't be more right. I sure can't stop what God got for you. Yo, dummy. Read on.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 8, verse 17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man?
This was Ezekiel. Remember the prophet Ezekiel, he got pulled up by a braid of his damn hair. And the angel of the Lord picked him up by a braid of it. A lock. The Bible says a lock was a braid of his hair and showed him, put him in the courtyard of Israel. Like, look at all the foolish your people doing. They turning every which way, looking at all kind of evil, right? You got to read the story. Read on.
Come. Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here?
Well, what abominations will you think he's about to say? Now, I just say, is it a light thing that the house of Judah commit these abominations? Read on.
For they have filled the land with violence.
Go ahead.
And have returned to provoke me to anger.
What else?
And lo, they put the branch to their nose.
They put the what to their nose?
The branch to their nose.
And lo, they put the branch to their nose. Come on, man. What do you think that branch is they put to their nose? It ain't the poppy seed to smoke. I was like, no, that's cocaine. You ever seen the pop? That's not how you do that. It's a process to even get the cocaine out of it. And they're putting that branch, before they had roller papers, brother. How you think? All it takes a fire. You breathe the smoke in. It's right there. All it takes for you to light it. Smoking weed. That's exactly what that. Read that part again. 18.
Come. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 18. Therefore will I also deal in fury.
Oh, go back up to 17, Slakia.
Oh, come.
The branch to their nose.
It says, for they have filled the land with violence and have returned to provoke me to anger.
Right.
And lo, they put the branch to their nose.
They put the branch to their damn nose. That's what we did, and we still doing. And the Lord showed Ezekiel that it was wrong. Pulled the Negro by the braid of his hair to see. This is what they're doing. He showed us that's what our people are doing. We're still putting a branch to our damn nose, and God hates it. And this is what he thinks about that. Keep reading.
Come, this book of Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 18. Therefore will I also deal in fury.
Will I also deal in fury? He's mad. He's angry. He's going to deal with you in fury. But read on.
Mine eye shall not spare.
His eye ain't going to spare you. Read on.
Neither will I have pity.
No, he ain't going to have pity when you get that emphysema or that lung cancer, or that cop beat you across the head or shoot you in the damn street for probable cause or search your car because it smells like weed in there. Now you're getting your car searched. And you're getting harassed by a devil because you want to put the branch to your nose. Read on.
And though they cry in mine eyes with a loud voice.
And now when you're in that jail cell on your hands and knees, how I get here, after you're not high no more, after the weed done wore off, and you them county oranges or them state greens, and you crying to the Lord, he what?
And though they cry in mine eyes with a loud voice.
Lord, help me, please. Mama, I hope you're there for me. Lord, I know you hear my cry. Read on.
Yet will I not hear them.
Man, he don't give a damn about you. He will put the branch to your nose, brother. He ain't gonna hear you. You want to get high, right? Now just take this wrath. Take this low position that I'm putting you in for your wickedness that you did. Because you are commanded to keep law, statutes, and commandments. And you cannot smoke weed, brother. I don't give a damn what you say. I don't care what Dr. Sabi says. You can't smoke weed. You shouldn't put no smoke in your lungs anyway. You understand that? Give me Ecclesiasticus 38:1. You understand? We cannot smoke weed in this place, man. Let these other nations do that. And you know what's crazy? We learn all these bad habits from the other nations. We learn how to smoke weed from these heathens. We got tattoos from heathens. We worship other gods from heathens. You understand? We do all this manner of wickedness because we got that for these other nations, man. That's why the Bible says, learn not the way of the heathen. Ain't nothing bad we do. We just made up. These disgusting heathens, we learn it from them. You know what I'm saying? Where else they get
I was about to ask you where'd you want to go?
Oh yeah, give me Ecclesiastes. Give me Ecclesiastes 38:1. You understand? We gotta wake up and realize that to serve God, you can't do what the hell you want to do. You gotta do what the Lord says to do, man. It's not about you anymore. No, so the Most High God wants us to come together as a people. So it's not good that just one of us stop smoking. We all have to stop smoking, man. Read on.
You said Ecclesiastes or Ecclesiasticus?
Ecclesiasticus, Slocky, brother. I'm sorry, Ecclesiasticus. You understand? It's good that we all stop smoking, man. Not just one brother. What good is that going to do? We get punished together. You understand what I'm saying? We all ended up on cargo slave ships. Not just one person. We all did. Read on.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 38, verse 1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him.
Honor a physician with the honor due unto him, man. Stop self-diagnosing. I smoke weed because, man, I got anxiety. Brother, who told you had anxiety? Let me see your paperwork. I smoke weed because I got this or I got that. Let me see. You self-diagnose it because you want to be high. But my brother just read to do what?
Honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him.
Man, listen, honor the damn. Go to the doctor, man. You smoking weed for nothing. Half of you smoking weed for nothing. You trying to say you got medical conditions. Nah, brother. You full of demons. Go to the doctor, let him diagnose you, because give him the honor due unto him. This is the Lord is saying. My brother just read it. Read on.
For the Lord hath created him.
Oh, yeah, for the Lord has created him, man. Your stupid imagination, you think you got all yours, you're schizophrenic halfway, you self-diagnosing, you're hypochondriac, so you just smoking weed for all that. Go to the doctor, man. Read on.
Verse 2. For of the Most High cometh healing.
And guess what? You can smoke all the weed you want. Only the Most High going to take that lump of cancer out your breast. You're going to take the emphysema out your lungs. You better turn to the Lord because he's the one who actually can heal you. That weed can't heal you. Get that straightened out, Israel. Smoking weed does not get rid of COVID-19. It doesn't get rid of nothing. Oh, the cancer cells, and the Lord is the one doing that, not the weed. You putting your trust in the plant that he created. Out of the damn physician, go to the doctor, man. The Lord is the one that's going to deliver you out of this sickness anyway. Give me 1 Peter 1:13, Bubba Gashaw. This is the Lord that's going to do that, man. Not that strain of Pineapple Express you about to smoke. That's not what's going to make you healthy in this place. You understand? Trusting in the Lord, turning to the Negro God of the Bible, man. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Crying out unto the Lord is what's going to heal you in this place, man. You understand? Well, you got that, brother. Read for Bubba Kashaw. 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13 to 15.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13. Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind.
That's right, man. Read on.
Be sober.
Be what?
Sober.
High.
Be sober.
Drunk.
Be sober.
That's right. Read on.
And hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of YAHANNA.
You want that crown, the revelation, to see him coming. And you want what's hoped and brought to you, right? You better be sober. The Bible said to be, that's what it said, to be sober, right? Read it again.
Come on. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13.
Uh-huh.
Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind.
That's right. Get your damn mind right, man. Read on.
Be sober.
Uh-huh.
And hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you.
That's right.
At the revelation of YAHANNA.
It's so important to be sober, man. You can't be drunk off the wine and strong drink in excess to where you pissing, crying, and I love you, bro, 1,000 times, and fighting and brawling. You can't be like that. You can't be high off of drugs, marijuana included. We're not too much of a methers in here. That's Esau, but we love to smoke some weed and act like that's not a drug. You high, just like crack a weed. You just choose weed, and he chose crack. You still a drug addict. But you also have to be sober-minded. You can't be bogged down with other religions, man. You see what I'm saying? You have to be clear. Sober-minded means to be clear-minded in all your ways, not just substances too, but philosophies and doctrines. You can't be bogged down. You have to be sober-minded to serve the Lord, man.
It's like it, Kwa. But I was just listening to something the other day. Brother was just like, if you smoke weed, what's gonna stop you from smoking meth?
Huh? You right.
If you gonna smoke meth, what's gonna stop you from sniffing a line or two?
That's right.
You know, most brother, like when you sniff a line, what normally levels them off? A cigarette.
Cigarette. Man, look at that.
So you start with a cigarette. Now what happens is then that shame get on top of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now here comes, it's like a perpetual cycle.
Right.
I'm gonna smoke this cigarette. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna smoke this cigarette. Now you on the line. You're trying to the party drug, right? The preferred party drug.
Right.
Then you want that, and you mess around, you'll be on that bath salt, run around naked, like Hercules. You know what I'm saying? Take about 4 tasers at one and still be running.
Right.
That how it was started off though. You know what I'm saying? And after all of that, you end up in prison or in jail. And now you turn into a flaming homo gay.
Right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? A flaming gay. You understand? So
and you another point you just said too. And a lot of you brothers, you know the snitching comes from. Contrary to popular belief, you will tell if you smoke. When I see brothers, rappers, and brothers smoking weed, I know you a snitch. I know you will snitch in the drop of a hat. Why? Because when you get in that room and you ain't had no weed in about, they're interrogating you for about 4 hours. Then 4 hours turn to 8, or 8 turn to 12. You be there itching for a blunt. You can't take no type of stress. You got to smoke for everything. And then they throw you. Look at it, 5 years. he can't go 5 minutes without smoking a blunt. Do you think he's going to go 5 years? He's going to tell on you because he's a drug addict, man. Most of these brothers smoke weed. Just know you see a Negro with a blunt in his hand, he's a snitch. Let's start equating weed to a snitch because you're going to tell. If you're selling the drugs, you're not going to want to get locked up for 5 years, miss all that flow. Oh, the pack coming in lovely. USPS is popping, and I'm going to spend 5 years in jail. I'm telling. I'm going to miss all this sun rock out here and all the weed I got in my room and go to jail for you 5 years. I'm telling. You a snitch. You're going to snitch because you want that cigarette. You're going to want that weed. You want that Molly, them pills. If you're a drug addict, you a snitch. I don't give a damn what you say. That go hand in hand. That's why the most of you feeding for that cigarette in that interrogation room. That's why they come give you one. Hey, cigarette. I take the ease off of him. Now he's thinking, damn, I get locked up. I might go somewhere I can't smoke. Oh, he's going to tell on you, brother. We got one more. Give me, you know what I'm saying? Slack here. We're going to end it with that. And with that, that's my time. We the I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Practical Knowledge. Start at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander YAHANNA. Pay your tithes, support this truth, and get ready for the Passover. And with that, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest Officer Kodam.
We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother. So like a rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After 6 months, after this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3 through 10 means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashara. 10th of any penny, so like 10% of any penny, so like 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming holy convocation is the Passover, which is the 14th day of the first month. Was that Friday, April the 15th, 2022. And if there's any, bulletin boards and things like that, remind brothers, to watch, tune into the first watch. We have all different social medias online, man. Tune into them, man, and get this knowledge and truth and help us push forth this truth. It says, if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pant, headband, and scarf. And with that, imagine. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. How about Shem Yahweh Barakatah? Yeah, is there any sisters? Come. They on YouTube? Come. Y'all Matah. We're going to do the prayer, sir. Come. Class dismissed.